How do you have a corporate job without wanting to die? This is the exact topic I'm going to be covering today. Why? Because I have a corporate job and I love it, but I would not feel the same way in 3 years. So, why would you have a corporate job at all? Most people want to have money, not because there's some greedy goblins, but because they want security and they want to live a life they want to live. Fortunately, there's a great way to do that, to work a corporate job, climb up the ladder, and guess what? You can get a lot bigger paychecks than you would otherwise. So you also get security, you can get good benefits, growth potential, and skills that allow you to live a more comfortable life, earn more later in your life. Why would you not want a corporate job? Because it's often not important work and it can take up your whole life and consume you as a person and change you for the worse. So, here are the reasons I chose to have a corporate job knowing that. Number one, I love marketing. Number two, dealing with executives is not my favorite thing to do, but I will manage it in order for the other payouts. Number three, good compensation. And four, I get fantastic opportunities to learn new skills because I get to do a whole bunch with marketing and working with an executive team and hiring that I wouldn't get other places at this age. For reference, I'm 24. Now, how do you have a corporate job without wanting to quit? Number one is to know why you do it. Here's my why. I am working this job because I get good compensation, I learn good marketing skills, how to hire, how to lead, and this is going to allow me to earn more, to run a business more effectively, and then make more. So ultimately, I can have a great partner, hopefully, fingers crossed, a spouse who I love, raise kids, have great relationships with my friends and my family, and ultimately live a meaningful life in that way. So, I have a corporate job to make more money and get skills so that I can develop as a person to become someone who I want to be with the security I want to have financially. That's why I do it. Two, you want to have an exit plan. So, if you want to have a corporate job and not want to quit, you need to have an exit plan. For me, I know that if I have a paid off home and a paid off car and 1 million in savings, this is cash after my paid off car, my paid off home, which for reference in the United States where I live, paid off home about 500,000, car, I have a $20,000 car, nothing crazy right now. That's all I need. I don't need anything more. If I have that, then I know at that point, hey, I don't need to do this anymore. I don't need to play these games, jump through these hoops. So I have an exit plan. I know once I do X, I can not keep doing something if I don't enjoy it. The third way to have a corporate job, to know when you want to quit, is to align with what you're doing, with how it builds for your future. So here's what this looks like for me. I want to continually be on a trajectory of personal growth. I want to stay healthy. I want to make sure that I'm learning, that I'm getting new stimulus in so I can become more kind, patient, honest, have more integrity. All of these things I value that I can be in situations to further develop that. And this aligns with my job because I get practice with leadership, with hiring, with solving complex marketing problems, with dealing with a corporate structure where there's other executives who have their own motives and are pulling this way and that way. And this gives me a whole lot of opportunities that I wouldn't get somewhere else to learn and build into the person that I want to be. This matters to me because I get career development, I get lots of financial literacy, I learn tons of soft skills in business. I've learned a lot about how to communicate ideas that I have and guide other people towards a vision that ultimately benefits everybody, how to build that plan. And all of these things accumulate to align with what I do day to day as the VP of marketing at a software company. Now, why does this come up? Because I think so many people are unhappy with either their job because they don't earn enough or their job because it's not satisfying and they just need to keep doing it to get by. And I think that working a job you dislike for a certain amount of time with an end objective is okay. It's also okay if you don't want to do that at all. But for me, the fact that I can learn these great skills and set myself up for the future in a way I really like is worth doing something that I wouldn't ultimately choose. I mean, if I could do anything, why not be like a professional athlete? Well, I didn't make it. Well, duh. But point is, you can do something that you like if it builds towards something that you love, and that's okay. So, this is how to have a corporate job without wanting to not exist anymore.